everyone wants someone who has experience, and when you get right out of college, unless you did some internship while you're in college, which is not very likely, you're not going to have that experience. And it's disappointing because they always say, like, oh, like, they always need nurses, they always need doctors, they always need teachers. You're going to get a job, no problem, and that's not the case. My name is Caitlin Maggi, and I am 22 years old.
If money wasn't a problem, what kind of other problem you think you'd be having?
If money wasn't a problem, I think the other thing I would be worried about, that I am worried about now, is my schooling and passing certification tests to become a teacher. They're really hard right now, and the passing rate for the first couple of tests you have to take are very low. So in that self, that's discouraging, and it really does stress me out a lot. I actually kind of had my little blow up recently about it. It was just, there was so much going on between trying to get schoolwork done, and then it was like, oh, I passed the test, and then I tried to talk to my professor about it, and I just felt like I was kind of going around and around in circles, and I was just like, oh, like, that's it, I have to blow up. Right now, I'll probably, like, try to just put it on the back burner, keep it inside, not really talk about it, because I feel like sometimes when you say things out loud, they become more real than they actually are. So if I don't talk about it or don't say anything about it, then it's not really happening. Well, my parents and my siblings, they're trying to be encouraging and telling me that I am smart and, like, I'm not the only one that's not passing. Just, I'm very close, so just keep studying and just take them again. Even though they're a lot of money, just keep taking them. It's nice to hear words of encouragement, but at the same time, I only have so much time left in order to pass these tests, which I know sounds a little silly, but I could pass them as long as I finish my schoolwork. I can pass them whenever, and then I'll be certified. But it's just like you have to wait that much longer to get ahead of where you want to be. I think my mom honestly feels bad for me, that she sees me trying and she wants to help me out, but she can't do anything. It's not like she can take the test for me. And I think that's hurtful, because I'm not the only one suffering. My mom is also suffering with me.
Well, you spread yourself a little too thin?
I definitely feel like I've been trying to work on that and trying not to spread myself thin. But I think part of the problem with that is I also want to please everyone, and I want to make everyone else happy. And it's not always about making everyone else happy. You have to make yourself happy. And I think I know it's kind of cliche to say, but I think that's what I'm working on now, is trying to make myself happy and do what I want to do, not what everyone else expects me to do. No one's really ever a perfect person. No one ever is going to have a perfect day. No one ever is going to do everything right all the time. It's just, I think if I didn't have siblings, I'd be really, like, down on myself, and I would be really upset. And I think having siblings definitely helped. Society, there's always that pressure of who has the nicest clothes, or who looks the nicest, or who has the better job, who makes more money. I mean, we see it all the time on social media. What celebrity is doing what, how much their house costs. You can find anything on the internet. And I think the constant, the shoving in our face of, this is what you need to be, and this is where you should go, and these are all the things you need to do, doesn't help. And I think it makes it more stressful on young adults.
What has surprised you the most about yourself,
What has surprised me the most about myself is I could probably say how strong I am. I've dealt with a lot of things this past year, and I think the fact that I am very patient and I don't give myself enough credit for being as strong as patient I am. So in 10 years, I hope to definitely have a job, a sustainable job, and then to maybe be married. I would like to be married by 30, but who knows what's gonna happen. And definitely be out of my parents' house if I can afford it. Maybe a baby, but I guess that all is relative to everything else. Don't get down on yourself for your struggles, because everyone struggles. No matter what you're going to do, even once you think you are up, you're going to still be struggling a little bit. But I think if you have the drive to get yourself to your future and where you want to be and where you want to come up in life, then that will give you so much more empowerment to do whatever you need to do. A test doesn't make you who you are. A test can't tell you how smart you are or if you're going to be a good teacher or whatever you're taking the test for. If it's to be a lawyer, a doctor, none of that's going to tell you how good you are. But your drive and determination to just show the state or to show the people who are grading your test that you are that good is what will get you through it.